Abad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you're all well and that you can all hear me, inshaAllah ta'ala. Let me just change the mic settings just to improve the sound quality a little bit more, inshaAllah ta'ala. So you should be able to see me, you should be able to hear me. I'm just going to make sure that we go live on Instagram. So that will be done in a second or two. I think we are live now on Instagram. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to what seems to be our weekly gathering where people can ask general questions or just engage for a little while on a sunny evening. So in the UK, alhamdulillah, we are experiencing some warm weather. When I say warm, depends where you are in the world, of course. For us, 22 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius is considered relatively warm, alhamdulillah. So I just want to thank you all for being here. We had some questions. We've been very busy. We're hoping to provide more content on the YouTube channel because I've been traveling quite a bit. It's been difficult to produce. But inshallah, over the next few weeks, we'll be having more content for you on our YouTube channel. But this is one way that helps us to engage with you, inshallah ta'ala, and that you can ask questions, you can consult with me. Recently, I received a particular question which I've shared. It was to do with interest and interest money. And if you have interest money, say you've got it from a bank or somebody given it to you, what are you supposed to do with it? Do you just get rid of it? Do you keep it? Can you give it to Muslims? So forth and so on. So I've sent the link for that. It's a quite a detailed reflection, quite a useful reflection by my good friend Mufti Faraz from Leicester in the UK. So I will share that with you in the comment section. So you should read that. Very, very useful. Just to get you to think a little bit more, I'll just share it here as well. There it is. So can interest money be used to fund Islamic charities? You'll find his answer summarized there at the beginning, and then he will give you, or he will provide for you, a more detailed answer. Quite useful for those of you, because I get this question, it's come up quite a few times recently. So this will help you, inshaAllah ta'ala. As always, you ask the right people, you ask ulama, people who are specialists when it comes to Deeni or religious knowledge, just to make sure that people that you're asking actually know what they are talking about. So that question is there. I've also recently been writing something on how in our Sharia there's this idea of in qisas. In qisas, we reflect upon why is it that so qisas basically is a form of retribution. So say, so for example, somebody harms you, they damage you by maybe cutting your finger, and you want to take revenge upon them. So one is that you take them to court, and the judge will say, well, you can cut that finger off on that person now, same like for like, well, ayn bil ayn, eye for eye, nose for nose, etc. Or you can say, well, no, I don't want that, but I want to agree with him, the person who did this. Maybe he can come to a financial agreement. So we call that diya. Or the third thing is, which is what the Quran recommends, Allah recommends, which is that you forgive the person. But what's interesting, all of this, is that unlike modern systems, where the guilty person is punished and the guilty person is put in prison, for example, or something, the idea in Qisas and the Sharia is that we want to not only help the person who is the victim of the crime, but to try and help the perpetrator of the crime also, to help them redeem themselves. So because we don't want people to be ostracized, we don't want people to be kicked out from society, we want people to learn from their mistakes and thereafter become better people. That's the plan, that's the idea, inshaAllah ta'ala. So I've been reflecting upon that, and maybe in next month or so you might see a article come out on that, inshaAllah ta'ala. I've also been continuing with my research on the question of riba, and I've been reflecting upon the riba, question of riba, and what actually riba is in the Hanafi mazhab. So I'm going to start that very, very slowly, inshaAllah ta'ala, a detailed article for you, inshaAllah ta'ala. So there's just some reflections. There's a very important program happening in one of our masajid locally, so I know lots of people have gone there if you're from our town. So those are some questions for you to reflect upon. For those of you who are ulama and students of knowledge, I would strongly recommend, if you're interested in a lot of these financial questions, which come up quite a lot, I would strongly recommend a course that's been run by, that's been taught by Mufti Faraz Adam, but run by Mufti Muaz Jati, both very good friends of mine. And I've been following the course very closely. Alhamdulillah, some of you on our WhatsApp channel or social media channel will have seen me post about some of my notes that I've been making on that. So I would strongly recommend that people look into this course. If you're especially if you're an alim, if you're a scholar, you should be considering this course, which is available on Islamic knowledge on this particular topic. I'll get the link for you. I'll share the link for you very, very soon. But I mean, I don't recommend things usually because I'm not, if I'm not doing a course myself, then I would never recommend it. But this is something that I personally found very, very useful. So if you're a student of knowledge, you're teaching fiqh, then um, I would recommend this particular course that Mutifar is doing, particularly aimed at Tulabul Ilm, students of knowledge. So I'll just share the link here. And of course, you can access the course there, islamicknowledge.co.uk. If you can't, if you're not an alim, you're not a scholar, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you. But he does offer other courses which are delivered by other people, which I haven't enrolled upon, but I am sure that you will find them very, very useful. So I would recommend that you go on the site there. Um, of course, on our site, we're running the important course, Marriage. So on Hujjah Academy, which is the one that I run, we have a course which is especially tailored for people who are married, getting married, looking to get married. We've called it Love and Mercy, a marriage roadmap. So I strongly recommend people join that course. It's going to be over very useful, inshaAllah ta'ala. I'm just going to try and see if I can get a camera restarted. But here is the link to the course. So here is the course. Let's see if I can. This is our marriage course. See if I can switch off the camera. How do I do that? Yes. We'll see if you can get a camera back on. Just give me a second, inshaAllah ta'ala. But we're still here. You can hear as I hope. You can see as I hope, inshaAllah ta'ala. So you can join our Hujjah Academy course. Zaid asked a question about mortgages. Read my article on this topic in the Hanafi madhab. Read my article, which is available, and you should be able to watch it there as well. Okay, so I'll see if I can share the link. Harb. See if I can find the article. The article is actually hidden, so it's always even I can't find it sometimes. But let me see if I can find it for you, inshallah. The one I've written on living in the West, I'll find it, inshallah. Give me a second, and I do recommend people read it. This one. How do I get? Just copy and paste it.
You go the three dots.
Here we go. So I'm going to share it now, inshallah ta'ala, for you all to see if you can watch it, see if you can catch up on it, inshallah ta'ala. There you go, Zaid. There's your question answered. I've written quite a detailed piece of research on it. The camera's gone off again.
Yeah,
See if we can get it. No, the camera's not working yet. Is it this one?
The grey one.
Yeah, let's try again. Is it on?
No, on my side.
Yeah. I do apologize. But you should be able to see us, you should be able to hear us, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so I've responded to Zayd's particular question, which you should find on our site. Yeah. Don't know what happened. Maybe we should just use direct power next time. So using the battery.
The cable maybe.
Okay. But we're here, alhamdulillah. Hopefully you can see us once again. So I've responded to some of the questions that we've lost the camera again.
Okay.
Yeah. The camera's not playing game. Is there a memory card in there?
Yeah.
There's a memory. I think the memory card might affect it. See if you can take the memory card out, and then switch it back on. Let me try. Let me try and. I do apologize for this. No, still not happy. Mm. No, still not happy. No, it comes on and it disappears.